There's nobody more important to the charter school movement in the state of Indiana, in the city of Indianapolis, and I think to the education environment that we enjoy today than Teresa Lubbers.
She was willing to go beyond the partisan party politics and really look at the policy and the constituency, not just in her district, but also throughout the state. And I love that about her. People will look back and say, thank you for always being willing to do what was right and for the best of our community and our state.
When I think of Teresa Lubbers and charter schools, I honestly think without her, none of this would be here.
I think there's a lot of things that have led to the success of the charter sector. And I think what is really strong there are two big things. Charter school leaders get autonomy and they get accountability.
So when I think of Teresa and the passage of the charter school law, I think of the old adage, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Teresa was just absolutely tenacious in pursuing a charter school law. Well, if you look at Teresa's entire life, she's been absolutely dedicated and committed to education. And so her pushing the charter law was not about trying to score a political point or do something in the political space. It was because she genuinely believed that this was a great way to improve the lives of thousands of kids and her beloved community.
Teresa's approach and influence, I think, represent a good example of how you change the world. You change the world with ideas and relationships. Now, when Teresa came along, people had already been talking about choice, competition, and charter schools. But Teresa was able to put together the relationships that were necessary to pass this legislation and get it signed. And that's an unusual talent.
She has impacted tens of thousands of children's lives. They have different opportunities, different lives than they would have had she not done the work that she's done. So from early grades through high school, college, and beyond, she's made an impact.
So Teresa, I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you accomplished for education in Indianapolis and in the state of Indiana. You really set an example for what it means to be a public servant, and I'm proud to be your friend and proud to have worked with you all these years.